is so is icky and criminal, but misogyny. So Korean boys and young men are taking the photos of their classmates or acquaintances and superimposing them onto pornographic videos or photos for personal titillation, group sharing, and even distribution for money. Such as the pornographic deepfakes are old. However, the recent advancement of AI has made creating such deepfakes much more accessible and seamless. Gone are the days when deepfakes were obviously fakes. These days, a few minutes on a free app can produce the deepfakes that look indistinguishable from the real thing, except for the fact that it's not. Add to this the anonymity of encrypted group chat program like the Telegram that makes the discovery by law enforcement very unlikely. The only way that a woman is made aware that she has been victimized is when someone, for whatever reason, show her the deepfakes that feature the victim. I can't imagine the ickiness that the victim would feel upon knowing that her likeness, without her knowledge or consent, has been abused in such a fashion, fantasized over by trusted acquaintances and total strangers alike. It's definitely enough to lose faith in all men, if not the humanity. Korea actually has laws on the books that makes creating deepfakes illegal. In Article 14.2, distribution of false video products of the Act on Special Cases concerning the punishment of sexual crimes is state. A person who edits, synthesizes, or processes the photograph, video, or audio, hereinafter referred to as the photograph, etc., in this article, targeting the face, body, or voice of a person for the purpose of dissemination, etc., in a form that may cause sexual desire or shame against the will of the person, which is subject to video, etc., hereinafter referred to as editing, etc., in this article, shall be punished by imprisonment with labor for not more than 5 years or a fine of not more than 50 million won, $37,000, $37,500, compared to the U.S., in which a patchwork of state and local laws forbid deepfake for specific purposes such as abusing for minors, defamation, election interference, etc. Korea is actually better off from a legal framework perspective, despite the gaps in the law. As the New York Times pointed out in its article titled "In South Korea, Misogyny, Misogyny has a new weapon: deepfake sex videos." Under the law enacted in 2020, people convicted of making sexually explicit or abuse deepfakes with an intent to distribute them can be sent to prison for up to 5 years. Those who seek to profit financially from distributing such content can face up to 7 years. But there is no law against buying, storing, or watching deepfakes. The New York Times article's title echoes the interview that it included with Lee, a female university student who stated that Korean society doesn't treat women as fellow human beings. The article doubled down on this conclusion that pornographic deepfakes are a symptom of a societal misogyny. But too many women deepfakes are just the latest online expression of a deep-rooted misogyny in their country, a culture that has now produced young men who consider it fun to share sexually humiliating images of women online.